Hello YouTube, Grindog Chef here, back with another Tarkov video. So the first one was a beginner's guide, a whole hour long as well, and it was just talking. There wasn't any combat going into that, and that is because they were very key points, very basic points that I needed to get out there for anyone brand new to the game, like very brand new. If you've played the game a little bit, a lot of that you're already going to have a little gist of, or some of it you might have already known. But all the links down below, I still recommend anybody using all the links down below in my other video, and I'll probably link them if I remember, which I will try to, and if I don't, then someone just leave a comment and I'll edit it and link the videos straight away down below in this chat as well. So today what we're going to be doing is a quick, simple loadout that a starter player might have, and actually playing a game straight off the bat as well, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone's had success with the video. My last video, the beginner's tutorial. I hope everyone had success with the optimization. I certainly have still. It's not, you know, it's not hurt me at all. The optimization has been really, really good, in fact, for me. Here we are. Lovely stuff. This is the setup that we had last time, and we also just brought an empty MBSS backpack. So this is a very, very first starter, and this is also, again, it's just a beginner's guide, but it's a beginner's guide for the people that haven't seen gameplay. So people that are going to be a bit iffy on the game, people that don't understand the map of Factory, because that's the game that we're going to be playing today. We are going to play Factory offline though, okay, just so that we can see the map. I'm going to walk you around the whole map and hopefully kill some scavs and not die to a scav either. So we're just going to not really mess about and get straight on it as well. The good thing about this with my character is that I can show you straight away what the scavs are equipped like, and we've got very simple stuff here, so there's possible to find better stuff on scavs to upgrade. Anyway, let's get straight into it. We're going to escape from Tarkov, we're going to PMC, we're going to go to Factory. 1500 by 28 on Factory. Do not change. There's a day and there's a night one. There's no mix over, because sometimes you get like a 3 AM one and it's just turning morning on the other map, and it's a bit dark on both. On Factory, because it's indoors entirely, it's fully there. Right, so we're loading in with not really a modded, I wouldn't call that a modded AK. I think that's an AK-74N. I wouldn't call that a modded AK at all. All I've done is bought a site that you can buy from your very basic, from the very basic like dealers straight away at level 1, and it's just a straight up reflex that you stick onto the weapon. There's no, it comes with the mount, and I think you buy that from Pavlov as well, guys, straight away. Anyway, let's ready up. Now, I just skipped the loading screen for the pure fact that sometimes on, depending, I shouldn't have done offline to be honest, but online, depending on the server and stuff, it can be really loud. Here we are, we've got a spawn here, all the gates are clear, and this looks like, oh, let that little bit of lag just disappear off itself there. There we go. You will get that. It's a beta game, it's nice and early on. We're going to work our way right to the bottom of this map then, guys. So as you can tell, very, very beautiful game, and I absolutely love it. I think it looks fantastic, and it really does. We're going to open up this door here. Now, a good thing is your scroll wheel reduces your movement speed. So if I scroll down, I go to walking. If this was a game against real players, I'd definitely be walking all the time. I don't want to be messing about at all. Let's inspect our weapon here as well, guys. And there you have it. Very beautiful. See if there's anyone through. There shouldn't be. And our scope's okay as well. I can see the different sort of quality scopes that you can get, because this is a very early scope, so the red dot's really tiny on it. It moves about a lot. It's really a scope projected through here, and on the bottom of this big black cylinder that is our scope, there'll be a little laser that points through. Not 100% accurate because it's so slow. As you can tell, the graphics are absolutely incredible in this game. And after you optimize it, because you wouldn't get over 10 frames on high graphics if it wasn't optimized with NVIDIA. So after you customly optimize it, again, I'll send a link in the description down below for that video, then it'll work like an absolute dream. The good thing about offline is the only thing that spawns in are scavs. So there's no ambushing, I can talk to you, I can be quite happy free and then we hear voices like you just did there. Now, there you go, we saw one. We saw a scav come up. Where there's one scav, there's normally quite a few. We've got our mag. I think he's to our left. He looked like he was moving down into the crossover tunnel. And it is a very intense, slow game. So this is one of the main rooms. This is silo room, and you can tell by the distinctive silos here, guys. So big up open cylinders, and you can go inside them. That you need to know which room it is. There are two main rooms. One of them is a constant exit to the map. Right, we'll move on from him. He's past it. Okay, one of them is a constant exit to the map, and this is not that one. So we can go down into the silos now. So this is silo room, and this is going to be a main area for campers. You get a lot of people up there, and sometimes quite a couple of scavs as well. It's good to close your doors behind you if they are closable. Some of them aren't. Now you're about to hear a bit of electric static. You might already hear it already, not because of me, the game. And they're the electric lights in lockers. We've got a scav here. You want to keep him nice and slow. Not do anything rash. So that buzzing that you hear, that's the electric light in lockers. Now I don't know where that scav was. It is a very intense game, because as you're looting, it takes a bit of time to loot, and from that loot, it also makes a bit of noise to ruffle around in the pockets. Oh, lag again, for no reason. So you might notice for this from the trailer, if you guys have watched the trailer, the combat trailer, this is where it all kicks off really, on the map. And there's a sniper perched over there on the trailer, shoots straight through, domes a guy here, and it's two teams of 3 Russians, 3 Americans, coming at each other. Okay, so we haven't actually seen a scav at all. We've seen one move past, and now I'm just going to show you lockers as well, guys. So that's, I call that hallway. I don't know what other people call it. That's hallway to me. And this is lockers. Now hallway and lockers, they're two very easy, quick, fast routes to get to the extraction point. But obviously sometimes you get them players, and I've been known to be, that's the electric light there. I've been known to be one of them players. You put yourself up with some good equipment. Saw a light there as well. Yeah. There's one. There's another light. There's lots of reflections going off, so plenty of action to be taken. But it's a very slow game. This is the smallest map, which is in and out. Now if I was playing this with other people, I'd normally fast track myself near extraction. Ah, fuck's that. I normally fast track myself near extraction and camp around near there. Oh, shots fired at me. See, now I've got a bit of bleeding on my leg. So what I can do is I can go in to my safe area. If you watch my last video, my gamma pouch, I can heal up that leg, put myself on full auto, because they're going to be coming. And you might have a shotgun, so I'm actually a bit close up. There he were. He came around that corner nice and quickly, peeked it, and what you can expect from scavs is a lot of speed and grouping from them. So check my ammo, 17. That's okay, that's enough. Scavs like to group. They like to watch their mate's bodies. Sorry about that, guys. There's a lot of danger in fighting a scav if you know they're not alone. And we've seen a couple. So we do know that this guy isn't entirely alone, but I don't think I've heard anything else. The sounds in this game are really important. If you're playing by yourself, I highly recommend bumping up them sounds. He just had a scav vest. That's not as good as our tactical rig, but in that scav vest you can search these things, and as we can see, we found ammo for the shotgun that we just acquired as well. Pockets, sometimes they have money, valuables, most of the time they are empty. But there we go, grenades straight away. So that's a very good start there on scav area. So what I like to say in this room, so this room, I won't call this one of the main rooms, but it is obviously a big part of the map. It's one third of the map. This room, I like to say, it's no exit room, it's red door. So this door here, you can define it from its unique red light and these stairways, but mainly that red light at the bottom of the hallway. That is not an exit, because on the other side of the map, past silo room, through into that room, there's a door exactly like that, and this one here, red door. That means no exit. Now, it doesn't mean no exit because they're red, and every now and again it rotates, and it updates, it rotates, but there is a big red door like that at the other side of the map. More scavs, as we can hear there. And I'm going to show you that now, and that's this one right here, not this flare. Green doesn't always mean exit. A couple of marks and a couple of maps are lit up with green, but it does not always mean exit at all. So this here, this has a little green light there, and that's actually the exit to this map. These green boxes, they are good boxes to loot. They're military equipment. Well, they're meant to be. They're military boxes. Normally you'll find magazines, but not really much. And an attachment, for example. See, because we're on offline game, there isn't going to be all this loot that I'm taking isn't going to be loot that I get to keep, because it's offline. Otherwise people just farm money. So through this door is our exit, and we'll come back to that, guys, but we'll keep exploring the map to show you guys factory. Again, a beginner video just for factory. A quick way to duck in and duck out. So if you're under fire over here in a big open area, you never want to be like that. You duck in here, and you can either go out or you can duck through, use this as cover, and sprint over there. Scav down. See, and again, he's hit my arm here now. I'm not bleeding, so that could be okay to leave if you didn't want to waste some grizzly, or if you didn't want to waste meds, but you need to extract quite quickly. But if it's not bleeding, that's fine. But the lower your health gets, so here we go, we have health here. My right leg, it's got a fresh wound, but that's actually just disappeared as we spoke. So that's healed up nicely with my grizzly kit. And bleeding, you'll get a little sign up on the left where you see the person. Silenced pistol, that'd be nice. See, I take that now. I swap that out, and I keep the silenced pistol. Oh, there we go. That's what I mean. Missing their shots there. Luckily, full auto because he sounded close. And there we have it. And that's actually perfect. So, there we go. Top left-hand corner. That sign is a sign of bleeding in my stomach. Pain, blood loss. A grizzly kit, as I said, is an absolute lifesaver. And it will fix up everything. Okay, we used up a full mag, I do believe, as well. We're going to gear. I don't know where our magazine's gone. Won't have dropped. Not too sure. But here we go. Is this this is another big vest here. So you get a couple of AKMs. This is actually a very common gun for a scav. An AKM or an AK custom. Now, these are decent weapons, but they do come as more of a semi-automatic rifle, but doesn't do the damage of a semi-automatic rifle. An AKM or an AK custom more does the damage of a normal low-level weapon, but it only has a mag with 10 rounds in it. So you just need to be careful about that. This is a nice little hallway next to a spawn as well. So as a person, normally I spawn somewhere around over here or just below ground, and I come straight up and I come around this area. I'll hold this area, or I'll go inside the exit and hold that area as well. So I'm always near to extraction, so if I get injured or hurt, I can always make my way down to extraction and most of the time get out of there. It's a long game on factory. It can be, you know, you can get in, kill something, paint things, and get out with more equipment than you got. Pap. Or you can go in for a bit of a while and see what happens. This also is an extraction, but only when it's open. It's not open for us, so that's not one of our extractions, and I think you may actually need a key for that. He alive. Oh no, he's gonna go and get his buddies. There we go, nice shot. What have we got here then? Again, an AKM, and it holds 10 mags. It's an AK custom magazine. Pick them up for, if you have the space, pick them up, sell them. That gives you, you know, money and stuff like that, and it's fantastic. For an actual weapon for you to bring in, if you want to go on a low level raid, so you don't want to bring in a lot of gear, or if you're low on weapons, by all means definitely bring them. But do not go out of your way if you've got a near full inventory like me, or anything like that, to get the weapon. Don't be messing around with lots of stuff. Whatever gets you the most money, you want to be getting in this raid with factory. It's a bit of a money. It's a bit of a money raid. It's a bit of a weapon raid. Not so much for valuables, this one. So what you do is you come through here. You wouldn't normally be sprinting. I'd walk up, crouch, keep nice and covered from the silos here. These aren't the actual silos, by the way. These are gas tanks. So I call this tank room, that silo room, and then we've got red door room. Red door room is the furthest possible you can be away from extraction. Here more. Let's just open this, get it ready. And then you've got tank room, and I like to spawn near tank room, obviously, because I like to camp this sort of area. Now, a tactic for low level players. If you want to do a raid, and if you want to do scummy, or if you just want quick, sharp money, you can sit here, and within about 5 minutes on a decently busy server, you'll get a player coming running through. Now, if that player's under a lot of rush, he will come sprinting through, and you can actually just lay him out there, close the door, take a lot more higher gear equipment, because a lot of people on factory are very armoured up. They've got very good guns because they want to survive. They need to survive to complete the raid. The only downside is, if you've alerted any scavs recently to this location, they'll start opening the door every 2 minutes coming through, so you'll build up some bodies, and a decent player will open this door and log a couple grenades in. A concussion grenade will really fuck you up on this game, and they will immediately peek this corner. They'll peek down here first from a distance, so they'll peek from the door down there. They'll peek down here, see that there's no one there. Then they'll be here, and they'll peek this angle just outside the door, so you still can't see them, and they'll know no one's there. And then if they're confident someone's here, they'll either pre-fire you around this corner or come through here. This spot works for me when I was first starting out, and it got me an M4. So it's not an empty spot, it's not a bad spot, but it's scummy, and I don't condone it, but because I've done it before, and because it's a genuine tactic that can help out beginners, I do say that it is something there. So today, what we did in this raid, we don't get to keep it because it's offline, but for example, we came in with very medium stuff. We only lost a little bit of health there. If you had a couple of bandages, then you would have got exactly the same result as I did from my Grizzly, because all we got is a couple of bullet wounds. So you would have got the exact same result if you had 4 or 5 bandages on you this time. We got a frag grenade. We got, oh, not installed, sorry. We got a nice muzzle brake there for, I don't even know what that's for, but you know, that'd be a sellable item if it wasn't anything good. We got a full-blown shotgun, we got a suppressed pistol which would be worth a bit of money, and we got 2 lots of shotgun ammo as well, 42 shots. And then you literally just go anywhere up to this red door here, and this is your extraction. Extraction normally takes about 8 seconds to extract, so you just lay down, full auto, and you just be packing all day. And that's a quick look into factory, guys. Obviously, if this kicks off, these are beginner guides, so I'm not here to go in on a full server and start killing people and using all these higher advanced mode tactics to get past people, or, you know, preferably dying and not being able to show you guys what you need to know, because it does happen, you know. I might be more equipped, so I might be a decent player at the game, but I would never say I was as good as some of the people. Some of the people in this game are absolutely ridiculous. So, you know, all I want to do is give you the key points and the key details over this map. And we're going to do it with another map as well. It'll be a bit of a longer video, the other videos, because That's how much sort of XP you get. By the way, it's also key to a point. It just shows you how much XP you would have got. We don't get this XP for doing offline mode at all. Just like we won't get the suppressed pistol or anything like that, as I'll show you now. So we didn't get anything because normally when you come out of a raid as a PMC, if you're alive, anything that you could brought out will obviously have fit on you, so it'll have stayed on you. So my backpack would have been full, my pistol would have been there, my suppressed pistol would have been on my holster. I would have had the shotgun on my back. So that's really a factory raid. Their key points. You didn't have to do what I did. So I went through lockers and hallway just to show you guys what lockers and hallway was. So lockers is the one below with the static light. Hallway is the dusty hallway from the trailer. And hallway's a bit more of a death sentence than lockers. I've used lockers quite a bit to get to extraction. You just take it nice and slow, go left when you're going through, go all the way to the end, and you can check every angle and not get flanked. If you can get flanked pretty easily in lockers, because there's a lot of like little holes and crevices that people can get into. They're meant to be able to get into, they're not glitches. So just be aware when you're going through lockers. The underground tunnel system, it's more learning that with time. I could show you it, but I would get mixed up trying to show you it from knowledge. I'm just sort of, I spawn in, I know where I am, I sort of work my way out. Because I don't spend a lot of time underground. So I know how to get out of underground, I know where underground leads, but connecting it all together, I wouldn't be able to give you too much of an in-depth showing of that. It's not too much of a massive place either. Anyway, I hope this video helped with anyone that's looking to widen their knowledge of factory, and have a great day, guys. If you can please hit that thumbs up button and that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, at least that thumbs up button for me, just to show you that you're enjoying the Tarkov content and it's helping, and a comment would be lovely as well. That'd be fantastic. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope this helped.